If you try to stop watching corn and you see there's no changes with your life, then the problem was never corn, it was you, and we're going to get straight into it as to why. Alright fellas, we are back with another video. My name is Jay and we are back on the channel once again. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe to the channel for future updates to come. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. As guys, we've all been there and watched corn before, right? Some of you still do it to this day. Pixels on the screen, that's not good. Now, some of you are trying to stop that. Most of you probably try to stop that, but you notice there's no change with your life itself when you do. And you need to understand that the problem was never corn, it was you. You see, too many of you guys, you use corn as a way to escape your reality. You cannot use corn to cope with your life and fill in a void. It can't fill a void positively. Porn will destroy your life if you allow it to do so. So when it comes to trying to not watch corn anymore and to take positive actions with your life, if you see no change, it's down to you as a man. You need to take some accountability for yourself and improve yourself, because simply not watching corn will not change anything. You have to do the fucking work yourself. Look, you need to work on your body, your finances, your mindset, and pursue relationships with women in real life. You can't just remove corn and expect everything to come your way. No, you need to go out there and you need to build yourself up, because one of the worst guys to be in this generation is a weak man who is powerless, because no one cares about weak men. No one gives a shit. Weak men, they get looked down on. So what you want to do is you want to stop watching corn. You want to try your best to come away from that. And then what you want to do after that is you want to work on your body, your finances, your mindset. You need to pursue women in real life. Look, I know we live in a feminist age. I know most women are full of shit and they are not worth wifeying, but there are still good women out there. And if you don't think that, that's a you problem. I'll leave you to think that, because I'm not going to force you to think a certain way. I'm not going to force you to do anything. But if you understand that, cool, there are a lot of bad women, but there are a lot of good women, right? Then you need to improve yourself to become attractive to these good women over here, if you want to avoid these bad women over here. So simply not watching corn isn't going to fix your life, right? You need to work on yourself, hold yourself to a high standard and take accountability. Too many men of this generation are weak. Too many men do not want to do the work. They just want results to come now. That doesn't happen. That only happens for the 0.01% of people. And most of you are not that dude. That's not an insult. That's just a reality. But the good news is, as a man, your superpower is building. You can literally build yourself from the ground up if you put the work in every single day, fellas. So don't just think that not watching corn is going to improve your life straight away. No, you need to stop watching corn. Then you have now all this time, all of this void that you can fill with positive action. So you work on your body, finances, mindset, and relationships with women in real life, not pixels on the screen. It should be a disgrace that you are addicted to pixels on the screen. That is not a good image for your granddad and your forefathers. That's unacceptable. In a generation where we can do anything we put our mind towards, and we have the technology and AI to do so, you should be making the most of yourself as a man, not being addicted to pixels on a screen in your bedroom, living room, bathroom, etc. Fellas, so don't just think when you stop watching corn, your life is going to improve. You need to actually do the work. And that is the video for today, guys. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more videos to come. And with that being said, fellas, God bless.